Okay, so how many cops were there? Were there one or two of them? There was two cops? Were they white or black or? And they were parked right out there? Oh yeah?
They were recording, and they got out of the car.
Turn it down.
A man without a list is, well, just listless. My name is Earl. Weeknights at 6:30 and 7, only on My 13. And
anyway, they got out of the car, and it just something just prompted me to look out the window. When I looked out the window, the one that wasn't driving was getting out, and then the other one was getting out. And then they came on up here, and they said that
Did they knock on the door?
he knocked on the door, and I went to the door, and I said, may I help you? He said, Juanita Brown? I said, yeah. He said, we had a call, we had a police call. That you were having trouble in this house. I said, what kind of trouble? I said, I couldn't be having any trouble in this house. So he said, okay. He said, well, what we want to do, we'd like to come in and talk to you for a minute. I said, okay. So they came in and said that it kind of worried them, so they called the police department to call them.
What police department?
Huh?
The police department called the police department. Which ones? Did they say which police department called them?
They were from the police department. They were wearing the regular uniform the policemen wear. And so they stood out there and they said, we'll come in. I said, yeah, sure, come on in. So then they asked me, then they told me why they were here. They said they got a call to the policeman that somebody was making a call from here. I said, well, nobody's making a call from here to the police department or for any other thing. So anyway, the man said, is there anyone else that lives in this house? I said, no. I said, there's another person that lives in the house, but not in this one. So anyway, he said, what we would like to do, if you don't mind, we would like to talk to him. He said, who is it? Is he related to you? I said, he's my son. And he said, okay, he said, would you mind telling him we'd like to talk to him? I said, yeah, I'll go out there, but I don't know. And then I went out there and I knocked on the window, and I called you, and you didn't say anything.
You left them in the house here?
No, they were outside. They didn't go off that porch. And anyway, when I went back there, I told them, I said, there's nobody here, I said, but me. So anyway, I asked them what the problem was. They said that they had a call that to come here to 3018 West 76th Street. I said, it's okay who you're going to. He tell me, you know why? He said, we're answering a call from the police department. We are the police department. And so they said, well, is there anybody? You said your nephew? I said, my son lives here with me. And so they said, well, could you go and get him from us? I said, I'll get him if he's here. I said, but you want to, they said they would stand on the porch, and they stood out there. And I went out there and I called you, and I hit the window, and you didn't say anything. I came back to the police department. I said, nobody's answering the door. So anyway, they asked me what kind of a person you were. I said, one of the nicest people I know. And I said, that's saying a lot, but it's true. So then they talked a while, and he said, well, we'd like to meet Ray. I said, well, I don't know when you'll meet him. I said, because if we're going to chase him down, what are they going to chase him down for? They said that the police called that came to them that said that there was trouble here. I said, no problem here. He said, well, then...
They didn't say what kind of trouble, huh?
And so anyway, then when he finished saying that, he came back and he shook my hand and the other one shook my hand and said, we can see very well that we don't see anything wrong at all. I said, well, if I saw something wrong, I said, I would have been the first to call you, you know. I said, but there's nothing wrong. I said, my son lives with me, only he lives in the back house. That's when they asked me, would I go back there and get you? I said, well, if he's not you know, I said, if he wants to come up, I'll tell him. But anyway, then they talked to us for a little while, and they said that it was nice to meet me, and I said, thank you, nice meeting you. And then they said, well, we wanted to talk to Ray because if Ray wants to talk to you, talk to us, tell him that he can always talk. I said, I'll tell him, that's no point in telling, because I said, Ray doesn't be stepping up to something that's not in their life. I said, he doesn't. I said, you can do anything you want. I said, but he didn't get in this trouble at all.
And you sure it was Los Angeles police and not Inglewood?
They told me Inglewood. I thought they said Inglewood. So they were parked on this side of the street, behind Eugene's car. So anyway, they talked a while, and they were very, very nice, very everything. And then
you know what time it was? You know what time they came over?
About 7:30.
Just before I got back?
So anyway, then they told me that they came out because someone from the police department called and said that someone had called from this house, and then naturally they said we have to answer calls when it sounds like it. They both of them are police officers, both of them are very nice. And they asked me who else lived here with me. I told them, I said, my son lives here with me. He said, is he here? I said, I don't know, he might be asleep. And he may be here. So he asked me what I mind going to see. They said we'll go out with you and all that kind of stuff. So I went out and I came back. I said, well, he's not answering. I said, well, that's as much as I can do. So anyway, they told me they appreciated my call. And they didn't care if I need them again, call and let me know. But you know, you don't know what people do. I don't know what.
I don't care either. It's just sneaky and it's funny to me, but it's a heck of a compliment. They're obviously lying, so I get to the bottom of it.